So, and you can see I still got a hole here and a hole there. That's for the antenna. That's where the gun sight was. But anyway, these get touched up. So I've got this basic shape. I gotta weld it still a little bit more. And up down here in the wheel well, or the spare tire well. In this corner, I have to finish building the inner lip. And then I'm going to build a piece for in here. And then this is going to get cut out. And then there's going to be a new plate put there. But everything has to be done in stages to make sure the body line stays correct. So there's a piece in here that's welded in. And in there. Lately I've been mostly doing just live feeds on this, not actual videos that I upload. So I've been just stuff I've been doing on Facebook. You can see in here. And it gets welded all the way across. And everything will be sealed. Because I don't want any rust. I don't want stuff where holds mud and all that crap. That's why I try to get off, because I can't butt weld for shit. I've tried many times. So I do a lap weld where I kind of crease the metal and then set this in. So this was just solid. It wasn't that it was all rotted out. It was just all crushed and filled with lead. I mean, lots and lots of lead filler, like in sticking spots. But the wheel well itself, or spare tire well, was junk. So I have to make, some patches for here. I can see in there that some of the rocker is bad there too. So, of course, cut past the bad area and then, rebuild from the inside out. This was all crushed in. This has all been knocked back out, and it's got to be smooth more. So this was all rotted anyway, so I just kind of took the opportunity to tear it out so I could knock the thing out more. And then I'll just cut this out. Piece gets welded in. And then everything gets seam sealer. So it'll be nice and strong. This is the hardest side of the vehicle, in my opinion, because it has that pocket for the spare tire. Thankfully, I don't have to do anything on the floors themselves. The floors are solid. The rust is very light, just where some of the seam sealer is. That side is almost like completely 100% mint. Got my steering column rebuilt, or the upper shifter assembly, because they were all missing. He cut a floor shift, and then I'm converting it back to column shift. So it took me a while to find some of the parts. Yeah. So the front supports, I had to cut this out, cut this out, patch it. Gonna cut this bottom out, rebuild the inner piece and the outer piece. It's 2 layers, so 2 layers are going back in. Yes. This has been just years. It's taking forever. Anyway, my rails are in. I gotta weld the bottom plate on there. That bottom plate's on. This bottom plate's on. So this is gonna be cut out, and I'm gonna put a top piece to fix that. You can see what I did is, yes, I know. So there's actually all the inner structure. Come on, you gotta stop. For the tube, come on, go. Is rebuilt, and the inner tube goes into, come on, go, to a certain extent. So it's welded from the backside, and then I put the outer one on here, going past that, so everything's kind of staggers. And then there's the bottom piece, which actually comes to here. These holes are going to be covered up on the wheel well side. This got welded on because that was broken free. You can see this one, how it's got an inner patch, and then there's going to be an outer patch on it too that goes past that point. So the metal, I kind of staggered it, and the reason I did that is for structural reasons. This has still got to get the outer, and then I have to do parts of here, and there's another little spot. But I mean, I got so much time already into this frame, I'm not going to give up on it. But other than that, but yeah, when I took the frame out from under the vehicle, it just ripped right in half. Oh, see, this one's got plated too on the outside. It wasn't as bad here. Apparently I didn't finish this. I didn't finish the bottom plate, I guess. Oh well, we'll get to it. It's just, it's too late in the year to finish up, which is upsetting because I would have liked to finish this here and underneath of the car and had this rolled back underneath, but it's just not going to happen this year. You know, it's already December, so. But when it comes to parts, I got parts for it there, I got parts for it there. That whole bottom shelf is nothing but parts, and then there's a couple more boxes of parts somewhere. But it includes rubber mounts, suspension, springs, steering linkage, drag links, idler arms, all the engine parts, which I hadn't put on yet. A lot of them are already on. And then I got new tires for it. The only thing I haven't, let's see, new rubber line. I got the rubber lines. The only thing I didn't get yet is the rear. They're drag links, control arms, whatever, or traction bar. I don't know the names for all the rear parts. I'm not familiar with this design, but I haven't gotten those parts yet. I know for this damn bar here, these bushings are like the most expensive, and I don't understand why. But if it does come down to it, what I may end up doing is actually just putting new ones in it, because they have grease zerks and they're adjustable, so you can get your rear end set how you want. And then I am putting a posi in this, so I will be doing that. I have new bearings and seals for the axles. The brakes I have new. I have new universal joints, tail shaft seal for the transmission. New seal for this. Yeah, I'm been having a lot of trouble getting on it. I got a dual master cylinder to get rid of the single line. Just really want my car done. At least it's all in certain areas. Like the rust is all towards this back half. So, oh yeah, rebuilt radiator up there. I had them put I think I put a 3-core in it. I think they were able to fit a 3. So, anyway, get this stuff done. Get the car put back together. Hopefully this summer sometime. Like I said, I just want to get the underneath done mostly. The reason I'm doing this, the quarters and stuff, is just because the whole thing is all the way around. And the way this frame sets in between the structure, it's just easier to do it now. So I'll get that done and that, and then, I mean, the door I can patch later. I don't care about that. But basically, once these are all done, finish up the torque boxes, sand it down again, seal it, put metal protectors, oils, and different things in there. And after that, car goes back on the frame and call it good, which is what I've been wanting for a long time now. And here, when I bought it, it just needed had a blown brake line, and look what it turned into.